If it gets hit,
It's fine.
I think it'll be alright.
But anyway,
Yo.
we come back to the fox just revealing his face to Ilvi in the tower, where you guys literally just agreed to a meeting with the fox after they summoned you from, I think it was the Mesa Mordo, like, meet us there. So yeah. Is there any action you'd like to take, Ilvi, as the fox kind of approaches you and he scoots out a chair and sits down in it and looks at you?
I kind of look at him and I ask him, what are your intentions in everything that you
do? Okay. He kind of looks at you for a moment, and goes on to talk about how he kind of takes a sip of his tea that he just poured, and he's like, well, you see, I'm trying to better this nation. Everyone here needs something better, and I'm sure that you've seen from the places you've been in Mercia that the common folk and the peasants haven't been given what they need. And I'm here to put in place a new order.
I've seen some unwarranted destruction. That is true, but I don't necessarily think that would spawn from the monarchy.
No. The monarchy would save us. You see, the thing with this council, no one here is getting... The common folk are stepped on, mostly because we don't have an organized protection, an organized army, any type of guard. People are not getting their houses rebuilt. People aren't getting the roads that they need or irrigation. So, with a centralized government, we would be able to forward that, and especially with me here to guide them. I would know because I have a tract of land that I own within this country. I know how to manage this stuff.
You said that you had some history as a noble.
Yes.
What would make any noble want to change anything about what's happening? You have your status.
Oh, I'm not changing my own specific status. I'm still a rich man. I'm trying to make it so that I'm not stepped on. You see, the merchants aren't really great for people around here. I brought up the fact, this was years ago before this rebellion actually grew because of me. I was funding people to build new houses and stuff. I actually single-handedly built an entire refugee fort within this nation that no one knows about. But years ago, they actually burned my village down, and I had to rebuild it for the people. You see, the merchant Lionel who has been taken is actually a very horrible man, as well as the military leader. I forget his name, Aelwulf, something. He kills people just for the heck of it, you know.
But don't you also kill people?
I killed the right people for the right reasons.
You tried to kill me and my friends.
You guys were kind of a thorn in my backside. You did kind of and completely wipe out one of my main money contributors in the north.
And that would be who?
Oh, Mr. Razortooth.
Oh, I see.
The only reason I know what you folks look like and how to identify you is because a few of the survivors of that attack on him and his crew reported to me and a few others. But I only tried to have you killed because I thought you were an immediate threat. But I've seen that there is an opportunity to be taken here.
And what would that be?
You see, we can work together to a mutual benefit. If you help us, we end this rebellion. The people on the lower side of the spectrum, these peasants, traders, everything like that, those people won't be stepped on anymore. They'll actually be promoted more within the capital and within the other towns. Right now, the only town that gets any attention is Mountain Gate, and that is the reason why it's so rich and the other towns around are so poor. That's why there's corruption in every city, especially in Mercia. But and we do plan on making ourselves known as a peaceful nation, and we plan to, I don't know, grow. Just we plan to prosper more within a monarchy than within our current government. See, because there's nothing being done for anyone other than the other rich people.
I come from a background of peasantry, as I see it, and I don't see anything for myself or my parents to gain from this. I don't understand what you gain specifically. I know you say that you have this big, grand perspective of everyone's well-being being advanced in some way, but I don't think that's quite true.
Oh, what I gain from it is revenge. As I told you, they destroyed my town. They burned down my entire plantation. They took my wife.
I see.
See, you're a smart person from what I can tell, and I recognize you from somewhere, but I don't know. It would seem that you guys don't exactly align with me. But
We
I
don't
know
really align with anyone. We're all looking for something different. We don't even align with each other. I mean, everyone has something that they've been searching for on our own quest that we've all been together, but it's not the same thing. It's never the same.
I can see that. Well, what my group here is worth, what they're working for is a sense of unity within this nation and trying to bring a better, I guess, better ourselves in the process. We all stand to gain within my company here. As he motions out the door and like you see like the flags waving out a window and stuff. He's like, these people are all fighting for a cause that will probably better us.
Probably.
Well, there is no guarantee, but with help from everyone here, we can probably better the future for Mercia. See, right now we're weak and our people are starving and towns are going raided by bandits and goblins and so on and so forth.
And how would you specifically change that from happening?
By installing a better system. Our new system that we plan to install is with a puppet king will probably bring money flowing in to all the harbors in the land. We would be able to evenly distribute it to everyone in the entire country, and we would have a better system for the military and as well as trade and so forth. We specifically been working with people out west in the Black Bog and in the Great Forest who have been trading with us, not as much as we've been having to force our own hand and pay for our own revolution, but they've supplied some soldiers and some weapons and gold. But we plan to bring a new age to Mercia, a new better I guess order.
Can I roll a perception check to see if he's telling the truth?
Yes, you can. Or that would be insight.
Well, insight check. Sorry. I got a 9.
From as far as you can see, that he's being legitimate with you. He's keeping a straight, serious business face. But yeah, everything that he's been saying has been kind of hitting, seeming like he's being serious with you.
I sort of like tilt my head at him. And I look him directly in the eye. And I say, can you promise me that no one will die if they don't need to?
We've been doing that since the beginning. We've only been taking the necessary precautions, the necessary steps to killing the people who matter, that are bringing down our cause.
Well, from an outside perspective, it seems like you're killing just high-ranking officials and random people who don't have anything to do with anything other than being involved in the government.
Well, we've seen threats and we've tried to eliminate them, like I put out a hit on you guys, your little group here. Whenever you did destroy one of my associates, can't really say he was my partner, but he was an associate of sorts. Didn't agree with his methods, but you guys kind of took care of him. And my friend Krell was angry, so I put out a hit for some of my assassins. And I know you met with my friend here, Doran. He like looks out the door toward like the Dragonborn who had stepped out earlier. He said you made an agreement, or at least a few of you did. No, I'm not going to fight you. I'm going to give you a few. I'm going to say I'll give you some time to think on an offer here of joining us and helping us end this rebellion, end the suffering, the pain, the death. If you help us, we can promise that no one else will die a needless death.
All right, then.
But your choice is yours. I'll allow you and your friends to leave and consider it. I will find you when the time is right.
I understand.
He kind of he gets up, puts his cup down that he had the tea in, and then slowly puts his fox mask back on and drapes his hood over his head. And you hear the his muffled voice again, just, well, I guess that's it. Is there anything? No? Any other questions?
What was your wife like?
Oh, she was a lovely woman. It's been quite a while now since they took her, but we had a lot in common. She was a sweet lady. She was always helping people. One of the last things I remember her doing was helping a child out of had fallen over the bridge, and she picked him up. I made a memorial to her, but I promised that I would fight for this cause in memoriam of her, and this is where I've been staying.
I see. I guess that'll be it then.
He kind of walks over and he opens the door outward for you. As you come out, you see all the people who were lined up that had walked out before him, still standing there staring at your group of friends in the wagon. Well, do consider and he kind of like waves off the rest of the people, and they make like a path for your guys' carriage to leave the camp.
I kind of like walk up to everyone, and I walk up to Venna and I say, "We should go home."
I'm sorry, did you say we or you?
It doesn't really matter to me. I would rather get out of here right now if we could.
Well, I kind of like look around the group. I don't think that any of us are very opposed to leaving. Unless there is.
Cordrell like pipes up and he's like, "Yeah, I think we should go. This doesn't seem very safe for us to, I don't think they have room and board for us."
No, room and board definitely no. Drawn and quartered seems like the right term they'd have for us. Let's leave.
What say you, Shazith?
Well, I'm all for the less violent option, and it appears the less violent option would be getting out of here as quickly as possible. So let's do that one.
Okay. So I'm guessing you're just, you guys get into Ilvi specifically gets back up into the carriage, and you guys make your way out of the camp and back down the coast in which you came into the camp.
Mm-hmm.
As you're going, you hear like the waves crashing. The people return back to their, the people in the camp as you leave are returning back to their duties. You hear like the beating of a blacksmith and just common stuff as you leave.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, where should we go from here? Giorgio kind of like pipes up. Have any ideas? What exactly happened in there?
That's what I was going to ask.
It seems that I have met an old friend, as it were. I don't have many of those. It frightened me very heavily, and he wanted to come to an agreement with us for us to help him.
I kind of narrow my eyes a little bit. An old friend? You mean the man who tried to have us killed?
It felt that way.
Well, is he a nice man?
I mean, does anybody else not see anything iffy about this?
He said, I don't actually know him, really. He seems so familiar. And he told me that he thought he knew me from somewhere. I don't want to dwell on it too much because I'm just so tired of this. I mean, he told me that the reason he tried to kill us was because we were a thorn in his back. So, I don't know what anything means anymore. He told us that everything, that he was wanting equality amongst people and all of this. And I just want to go home. I don't know about you. I don't know about Shazith or you, Cordriel, or like anyone. I want to get out of here, and I don't need anyone to come with me.
Oh no.
Yeah, getting out of here does sound rather well.
He said he would find us.
Oh, well, that's just lovely.
Well, he's been plenty capable of doing that already, so there's no reason to doubt his ability.
True.
He was able to track us down to. Well, he didn't really track us down. We tracked him down somehow.
Yes, but we tracked him down and he tried to kill us.
No, you guys aren't clearly seeing. He's curved a path for us to follow.
To try and kill us.
Yes.
Razortooth was an associate of his, and us killing him probably. He told me it was the reason that he went after us.
But Razortooth also kept slaves and made them fight in a pit.
I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. He gave me this big spiel, and I felt taken by it, and I tried to tell if something was off, but I just couldn't. He seemed genuine. I don't know what step to take here. But he will find us.
I say we go to, I don't know, somewhere where we can get a free drink and lay our heads down. It's been a good long time since we were able to do that.
Yes.
Then let's go. What should we...
Cord kind of like whips the horses again.
Yeah, a drink does sound good right now. What? On me?
You what?
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey.
Did you hear me?
No.
Something about drink.
You cracked out a little bit.
That drink sounds nice right now, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I take a sip from ball of red wine I constantly have on me.
So, Cordriel kind of brings up his map and says, well, the closest town to where we are right now, we have a road. And he keeps looking at it, and he's like, I can't tell if we're going back to Mountain Gate, or should we go to, I don't know, maybe Eelwood Grove?
I feel like going back to Mountain Gate isn't the best course of action right now.
No, probably not.
No, there is a land we have yet to discover. It's not in my best interest, but we could start heading south
To Candor.
to Candor, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could also go past Mountain Gate and to maybe Othian's Eye.
That
I hear
is-
Varanus has good brews.
That's true.
That is indeed true. I've been to Varanus too. Okay,
So we make way for Varanus.
Yes.
that would be. It's a splendid place, I think. I've not been there in a few years, but okay, onwards we go. And Cordriel snaps the reins.
30
Yeah.
years, Cordelia, you don't look a day over 20.
My friend, I'm actually only around 25.
No.
I say around because I'm not yet 25, but I'm close.
Sinza, was it? Do you mind
Yes?
sharing that bottle? It
Uh,
it won't have any effect on me, but the taste couldn't be too bad.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, why do you say that? It's just a bottle of alcohol.
It's a special. It's a special brew.
Whatever
my-
brew you
Yeah.
have.
Believe me, I don't think it matters.
No. I'm just in it for the taste. No amount of alcohol could truly hurt me. If you're not the sharing type, I surely understand.
Yeah, I think that it's best I keep this to myself.
If you say so.
What is it?
Never mind. Go on.
I was just gonna say, as you guys are talking about this bottle of red wine, the wagon kind of over something.
Did we just hit someone?
I'm gonna is it still moving after?
Yeah, it keeps moving.
Stop the
Okay.
carriage! Did we just hit someone?
No, can I just like look out the back of the carriage? I'm not asking him to stop it. I'm just looking back.
Oh, great.
I like
Joe?
peek my head out and just look.
I thought you were keeping your eyes on the road.
I was talking to you guys.
God, you're
What do
You're
I
driving-
see looking back?
driving the
Yeah.
carriage.
Oh no!
What's under us?
Godriel, did we hit something?
Did we hit Hager? Where's Hager?
Henry is here.
Where's Hager? Oh,
We have Henry, we have Sinza, we have me, we have Venna, we have Yirvi, we have
their
Godriel.
sword.
What did
So
we hit?
as you kind of look back, you see that there was a rather large upturned stone
Oh
about
Jesus!
that the wagon wheel kind of cracked itself on and is now wobbling as the wagon keeps going.
All right, we gotta stop.
What a fantastic day.
We have to stop. I'm sorry.
No, we can go for a little longer.
No, I
Just
feel.
fix
What
it.
is? Why would there be a rock that big in the middle of the road, and the universe not want us to find it? Jara took Dirk. She might be leaving this for us.
As you mentioned the rock that is just randomly placed out in the middle of nowhere, you hear a hee hee hee, and then the rock just out of existence.
Oh dear
Jesus.
God!
What the fuck? We will have to
Okay.
see who's going to fix the wheel.
Damn
I'm gonna
fine
use.
Detect magic?
Okay, no, I don't have detect magic, but I'll use basically the secondary feature of detect thoughts.
Mhm.
I can cast a spell and search for thoughts within 30 feet of us. So any thinking creature.
Okay.
It's blocked by 2 feet of rock, 2 inches of any metal other than lead or a thin sheet of lead.
So okay. So given that you cast this, you kind of I'm stuttering through this. You hear the thoughts of like multiple different things all going. That was funny. We got him.
Okay, well, there's something around here, and not just something, there's a lot of something.
Can I roll for
Okay,
investigation to scan
draw
the
my
tree
blade.
line around us?
There's only like 2 or 3 trees around you guys. Looking out.
Can I look stare at them very intently?
Go
Can I
ahead.
use my background feature to check if I would know what this is?
17.
Explain to me what your background feature does, because I don't have the.
got
Basically,
17.
if there's a piece of knowledge that I might know, I can roll to see if I would remember. Hold on, I need to check the exact description.
Okay.
17.
Ilvi, you don't necessarily see a physical being in or anything around, but you see like the branches and stuff like moving wildly and stuff. Kind of like something is running through the leaves on the tops of the trees.
Goblins? Okay.
From what your experience is of like taking notes and stuff within your citadel before you left, so these traits that you guys are experiencing right now are reminiscent of multiple things. It's either trickster pixies, basic what was it going to be? Basic fairies, or a type of mimic that it's a forest mimic, basically.
No.
So those
I don't know what my background feature is. It's not on here.
But the
I'll
thing
be
is,
fine.
you haven't you didn't hear what was going on with what was being said by the thoughts in Venna's mind.
Yeah.
So you don't know that they're sentient beings necessarily.
Okay. This is really weird. The trees are moving. There was a rock in the road and now it's gone.
They seem to think that whatever happened was very funny.
They?
There's a bunch.
There's a bunch.
Well,
You hear a voice from like underneath the carriage, like, "Haha, we got you!" And then
Oh no!
I have no problem letting the
It's true. I mean, they did get us. I'm not
I
gonna
pick
lie.
up
No,
Dirk's
okay.
giant sword and like poke at the bottom of it.
Hey!
like it's a broom.
Just let them have their fun.
They're having plenty of fun.
They're having fun, but they're breaking our things.
No, we can just use
Can
many.
we kind of yell to
I'm
them
gonna
while
do
they...
Eldritch Blast
Oh.
on it.
Wait, no, do not do that.
No.
Hey, Vena, what is your passive perception?
Oh,
God.
I'm
Jesus.
joking.
14.
You feel a slight tugging on like your belt, like the coin purse.
What the? I grab my coin purse and turn.
On the coin purse, there's like a little pair of hands indented in the sides of the coin
What
purse.
the?
But you can't see a thing. It's just a handprint on your coin purse pulling.
Okay. I'm gonna do something that's gonna look very odd to everyone. But
Why are you grabbing at your waistband like that, man?
trust me, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of
Oh, then
grab the coin purse, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold it very tightly.
yes.
I'm gonna hop out the back of the carriage.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go just a little bit, and then I'm gonna cast mischief.
Oh no!
No.
What exactly does that? Hold on.
Okay, so I have to roll a d4, and then I'll tell you what it does.
Oh jeez.
Okay, roll a d4.
Oh, do that, please.
Okay, let me roll. Okay,
Just,
1.
smack it off.
So, in a 20-foot cube,
A cube.
the area gets filled with fey and draconic magic.
Oh.
Everything in the area has to roll a wisdom saving throw as the smell of apple pie fills the air.
Does that include me?
That means everyone in the carriage.
That's what I was going to say.
Okay.
Everyone must roll it, and
A wisdom saving throw.
if you fail,
Oh.
you're charmed.
17.
I got a 10.
That's a fail.
I failed?
No, you succeeded. Brady failed.
Okay.
Okay, so what is a passing? What is a passing?
A 15 is passing.
That's a high DC.
Okay, so Cordriel fails.
Okay.
And 2 of the things that you're targeting fail.
How many things are
fail.
there?
I cannot tell you. Steve, I can reveal to Vena that he heard about 4 voices.
No, Senza passes.
And then
Shazif does not.
so
Wait, do I?
Cordriel-
Oh, yeah, I passed.
Do you
Oh,
guys
wait.
know
I thought
that?
that my Shizzy's roll was my roll.
Wait a second. Since I'm a half elf, I have an advantage against being charmed.
Go on.
Red William.
But Cordriel just smelled. Oh wait, Cordriel should have advantage.
Yeah,
then.
advantage against
Yeah,
it.
you should do.
Brady succeeded the second one.
Never mind. He still failed.
Oh.
As the smell fills the air, Cordriel is just like apple pie.
I also smell like cordial. Let's
So-
get some apple pie, okay?
Anybody that fails is charmed by me for a bit.
Oh,
So
I wouldn't be
just kind of
charmed by you.
I just kind of swipe
Not
at
me.
the pouch a little bit. I'm like running back towards the carriage. All right, Cordriel, we can leave now.
okay.
I'll kind of hop back on.
He whips the reins and as he does that, he's just like, yeah, this is nice. I love apple pie.
Me too, cordial.
You hear as you guys are leaving, you hear like, yeah, come on.
Cordial, maybe
Alright.
we should get some apple pie at some point.
It'll end after 1 minute. And I'm just kind of like, okay, now you go.
What do you do to Cordriel?
What about cordial?
He turns around, is like, apple pie.
Oh,
While in the carriage, Ilvi kind of takes out her map with all of the writing in the margin and everything, and she makes a big old X all across right where the tower is, and she sort of crumples up the map into a ball and tosses it into the corner of the cart.
Hmm.
You
I
guys
thought that.
continue down. Cordrill's still charmed, so he's just like, apple. After a minute, it wears off, and he's like, what just happened to me?
Oh, nothing much.
I don't know, Cordia. I still think we should get some apple pie later.
It was just a quick spell.
Yeah, but
What exactly happened? Does anyone know why we stopped? What were the little giggles?
Tricksters.
Hmm.
And to be a trickster, I guess you have to think like one, right, Venna?
I mean, I guess.
okay.
I don't know. It was just the first thing that came to mind.
I think they're. I think they may be very common around here. I'm not sure. I haven't been to Mercier in a long time.
Let's see.
You guys. Is there any other like action that anyone else would like to take?
Nah.
Okay, so after the rest of the day passes, you guys manage to get a little further past Fort Ballarat that you guys initially met the Fox. Back in the deeper forested area, heading toward the main road between Varanus and Mountain Gate. And night eventually falls on you. So would you like to take a long rest while the night falls, or are we going to just trudge through the night?
No, let's take a long rest.
I would
I'll
like
take
to
a rest.
Take a rest.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the long rest.
You guys,
I need someone to cuddle with.
Cordrell trances, right?
Cordrell does... No, Cordrell sleeps.
Dang it.
He's a half-elf.
Well, I was gonna say I'll offer to take up the carriage after my 4-hour trance if he wants.
No. Okay, so eventually... Are we camping, or is someone trudging through?
We could camp.
We camping.
Okay, so eventually, I'm gonna say you do come to a lighter forested spot. Not a lot of trees around. You're in like a clearing. There's a hill next to you.
So taking watch.
Yeah. Now we go with.
Can we take shift?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would take shifts. I say,
I'll take second shift.
I'll
Okay.
take first watch.
I'll take last, I guess. I don't know.
I'll take second.
Not everybody has to keep watch necessarily.
No,
I
I'll
just
keep
think
second.
it would be a good idea after everything.
There's 5 of us. Now we divide into like 2 hours. So one person gets like 30 minutes less time, essentially.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so who's taking?
Cynthia, which watch do you
I'll
want?
take the 30 minutes less time.
About,
Okay.
I guess after my trance for like the last 4 hours of watch, I'll help keep watch.
Okay. So, who's taking first?
I took first.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception.
All right, baby.
Oh, Hager. You character.
Ha ha. Yes, I am real.
My God. He is.
Fuck. I don't remember how the perception.
It's just a d20 with your perception.
Now, editing, Jordan, I need you to bleep
If
this
you
out.
were...
They told me.
Okay,
yeah.
so if you want to roll for perception, it's
Yep,
in your proficiency, like that long list of things.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I just rolled a. Well, I have a +4 to perception.
Okay, then. Okay.
17, 18. I got a 19. I mean 20.
Okay, so altogether, nothing really. You managed to just. You are a trooper. You literally sit like at attention like the entire night. Not the entire night, your entire watch, and you're just like.
Why do I keep rolling? Stop.
Oh, you rolled a natural 20!
Oh no,
Why is it going?
you're wasting all the luck.
The entire time that you're on watch, nothing other than like you hear loud crickets in the distance, but that's
Brady,
about it.
stop rolling.
I'm not rolling. It just keeps doing it.
You're wasting all bullets, Brady.
Who took second watch?
Me and Vinna.
Me.
Okay, so
I stand by what I said, me and Vinna.
Oh no.
No, I said I'll take second watch.
so both of you
Yeah.
rolling perception? Okay.
Sure. And then I'll just go to sleep after that and get up again and just do the rest of the night.
Zeth rolls perception on Venna's butt.
Oh no.
My God.
No, that would give me a disadvantage. What are you on about?
So yeah, I guess I'll stay up to do the watch with Shazith, and then I'll go back to sleep after and stay up for the last watch too.
Poop. Got
Okay.
a 4. I'm distracted.
Let me see. I got a 21. Yeah, natural selection plus 4. 21.
God, Cassie.
Can you
Cassie,
hear
mute
me?
yourself.
Yes, it just sounds like you put us in a bag of chips for a second.
So, like,
Sorry.
bomb
So-
is okay.
Those
Whenever it comes around to your guys' time to watch, after about an hour into the watch, you hear a twig snap. Not close to your camp, but kind of, I would say, maybe it's in the general vicinity of
Oh, no.
what you guys can hear, like within your sound.
You want to check that out?
Well, do you want to check that out?
Do we really have to check that out?
Probably.
Well, you should probably check it out. You seem better at those kind of things.
Oh my god. I'll stand up and pull out my sword, put my loot, like, here, watch this. Pull out my sword, and then I'll just walk over.
I'll be right out if you need me.
Actually, wait, hang on. I'm sorry. Can I never used it, so I guess I'll bestow tail on myself.
Bestow what?
Tail.
Bestow tail. So the tail that I had prepared that whole day was
Prince and the Pauper.
no.
Aw.
Sorry.
Aw.
Dark spirit. So I tell the dreadful tale of a slayer in the dark, and I become invisible.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
And then I'll walk over there.
So you walk toward the sound, and upon approaching, you come to what seems to be another forested clearing, a little ways away from the camp, and you see, due to the tree cover and the moonlight, from what you can just see very clearly in front of you, there is quite a large. It's an animal silhouette standing maybe about 9 feet tall. And there is what looks to be another.
Oh wait, I have dark vision, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well,
Sorry, I forgot.
Well, okay. So now, from your point of view, then you see a kind of like a stag, not just any. It's like a moose.
Oh.
The size of a moose, like a real Canadian moose, like 10 feet tall.
Oh my god.
And another humanoid figure standing cloaked with like furs on their sides.
Okay, I don't know if this is gonna sound odd, but can I roll religion?
Yes.
Let me open up my dice drawer. That's my plus. 19.
For religion, okay, so a moose of this size is not common in Mercera at all. Actually, it's just not even plausible for a moose to be in Mercera because this isn't the climate in which they live. And from what you can tell, there is some sort of vague energy going towards some sort of like religious belief or something. From what you know, being in the north before, you can tell this is something that is tied to someone from the north.
Mm-hmm.
Some sort of belief system or religion from the north, but you can't quite put your finger on it.
Well, I guess I'll sheathe my sword and be not invisible.
As you drop your invisibility, I'm going to say you're still out of sight of these things.
Mhm.
The moose is kind of like looking up and down and scanning the area, and the man beside the not man, but the humanoid beside them, the moose, is like picking up twigs, I would say, like small, not smaller, but like branch size twigs, and picking up and putting them in like a bundle under their arm. And after about a moment of that, they kind of like they you hear them say something to the moose, but you can't quite make it out from the distance. He kind of whispers it, and then they start walking in the opposite direction from you.
Okay. I guess I'll walk back to the camp.
Wait, what is your passive perception?
Oh, good question. I think it's a 13, but I should probably check. 14.
Okay, so as you turn around to walk back to your camp, out of the bushes, like the shrubbery, you see a wolf. This isn't just any regular wolf. This is a pure white, like a snow white wolf with bright blue eyes and taller than the average wolf.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of step out of the bushes in front of
Larger
you.
than the average bear.
Is it just like sitting there? Just standing there?
Well, it steps out of the bushes and looks up at you and kind of starts growling, and then sets off, like, it barks at you and then sets off a howl, whereas the other two that were then walking away, the man and the stag, turn to you. The wolf does not attack you.
Okay.
But the other two people kind of approach you. This, you can see the humanoid being face covered, and the hood over with furs.
Mhm.
And they were like, the humanoid kind of approaches you, and they're like, "Who are you?"
I'm but a traveler, a storyteller, actually. Quite the entertainer.
Were you spying on us?
No, I was not spying on you. I just heard a sound.
You're not from the Crimson Flame, are you?
I don't know what that is.
He kind of like looks you up and down. How did you find us? What's going on? We're supposed to be hidden.
I just heard a sound. I approached.
What's taking you so long?
They all hear this and like look the direction of the camp.
I'll be back in a moment.
You brought more.
I didn't bring
it's
anyone.
getting near time for the next watch.
I haven't brought anyone. I was sitting over there. We were sleeping. I heard a sound. I walked over.
The humanoid kind of motions at the wolf sitting on your path back. Go check that out.
Oh
See
God.
if the soldiers or not. The wolf kind of nods and walks over to the edge, like the very edge of the camp. Kind of looking through the shrubbery, and I think at around this point, Shazith can kind of see an outline of it.
I also have dark vision.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Shazith can see it, and then the wolf just turns back to you and kind of walks back up to the group. And they're not soldiers. They just. Oh yeah, the wolf talks, by the way.
Oh no.
The wolf starts talking, and it's like, they're not soldiers.
Wait a minute, wait.
Go back to your camp. The taller humanoid says to you, "We leave you alone. Just let us leave, please. Don't turn us in.
What?
We had to run away."
Run away.
You said you're not from the Crimson Flame, are you?
I don't know what that is.
He kind of nods at you and he's like, okay, so we're going to leave now. Go back to your camp and speak nothing of this to anyone.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
And the man, as he turns away from you, and the two animals beside of him walk, after they get through like a darker area in the trees and then the shrubbery, sort of out of your vision, you hear and like a bunch of twigs snap and a large thud, and then you hear all like 3 sets of 4-legged footfalls running very quickly away from your area.
I will very quickly walk back to the camp.
Ah, there you are, Vena.
Hello.
Anything interesting happen?
Not much.
Not much. Alright.
I'll just sit down and pick up my loot and keep watch until the next shift.
The rest of the time goes by without any other mishaps. As your shift ends, the next one begins, I guess. Third shift. Who's third?
Me.
You.
Back to sleep.
Me.
You.
I'm beginning to think I chose the wrong shift.
You!
Go ahead and roll perception for your watch.
Roll perception. 7.
Nothing really interesting happens on your shift from what you
Wait. For my shift, can I turn into my wolf form so I can have, like, smelling capabilities? Like, I smell something weird, I can sense it?
If you want to, sure.
I can do that?
Yeah.
I have to roll a d20.
Please don't go feral on us now.
Yeah. You wake up
10.
to Elby biting into your thigh.
10.
This will be an easy picnic basket.
She succeeds.
Yay!
And now you are in wolf form.
Woo. Can I sniff my compatriots?
Sure.
I'm just gonna sniff them.
Roll
Does
perception.
this wake any of us up?
Does this wake any of us up?
I rolled a nat 1 plus 1.
That's an advantage, right? Because wolves have keen senses.
They do, kind of. I was thinking like the alternative was that like I accidentally like sniff something and then sneeze really loudly all over the person I'm sniffing.
No, since you're at advantage, you can roll again. Or did you just get 2 nat 1s?
I just got 1 nat 1. I'll roll it again. 16.
But does it wake any of us up? Oh wait, hang on.
16.
I'm not asleep. I'm in trance.
You're in
I
trance.
mean, I can still hear things that are happening around me.
You sniffing your leg.
You actually hear LV just wake up and just push into wolf form and then walk over and start sniffing all of you.
So I do know that it's Ilvi, right?
Yes.
Do I
Okay,
smell
God.
anything weird?
Just kind of like from like this meditation stage, kind of like open my eyes, like what?
You smell a very, very faint smell of other animals on Vena.
Just like I wake up and she's just sniffing me.
Excuse me.
Pardon?
I just go, and then I kind of like, can I try to track the scent?
So keeping watch, gotta track that scent.
I want to track that scent.
That would be survival, I think.
Survival.
Yeah, because you're trying.
Survival.
It would either be survival or animal handling. So.
Survival. Animal handling deals with you specifically speaking and trying to deal with
7.
You managed to track these scents back to the area in which Vena and all these other beings collided in this area. Not collided, coalesced.
They fused.
They fused together.
Yeah, but instead, other than that, once they move away, the wind kind of carries this sense off because it is further out into the wild, and you start smelling other scents, like berries and squirrels.
Can I like roll for investigation for like tracks or anything?
You can roll for the tracks. I would say you can investigate the tracks.
I think that's
And while she's
survival.
gone, we all get killed in our sleep.
Another 7.
Happens. I thought Cinza was going to watch at some point.
Well, I mean, didn't she leave during her watch?
No, she hasn't gotten to watch.
Oh.
With your
Tiger's
7,
just been knocked out the entire time.
I was planning on watching at some point.
you look down at the tracks. Like you can tell that there are 2 animal tracks and 1 humanoid track. 2 types of animal, a predatory and a herbivore.
I just kind of like. I just go. Huh?
Well, I'm gonna say that you can tell that the other track is of a large wolf print, even bigger than your print as a wolf.
I kind of like. I scurry back to camp and like de-transform. I just go and back to human form and just like kind of sit there and wait out the rest of my thing because that was really weird and I don't know what to think about that.
Okay. So that is what? Okay, 2, 4, 6. That is the 6 hour mark. So there is another. What is it? Another thing of 2 people watching.
Yeah, it'll be me and someone else, I guess.
Yeah, me.
Is that what I'm guessing?
Yeah, I believe
Me.
so.
How did you get back up? Wait, no, Steven, you didn't have your you didn't have your full trance. That was only 2
I
hours.
slept through. I slept the first shift and I slept through Ilvy's shift.
I
That was-
smelled them.
That's
Is that
4 hours.
You did smell him, yeah.
That's 4 hours, right?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, now we go to you guys rolling perception again. You and
Ooh.
Sensei.
Man, we should do this more often. This is fun.
Let me see here.
Says the person who smelled everyone. Sorry.
What was that?
15.
That's my taser.
That was my taser, guys. My bad. Somebody broke in.
You gotta fight him halfway.
I got a 15.
Senza.
Okay, hold on.
Also, if my voice sounds far away now, it's because I'm standing.
Are you
So-
standing?
I don't know. I got bored of sitting.
For dramatic effect.
Thank you, Brady.
You're welcome.
Bradford.
Yes.
22.
Oh dang. Okay. So on this last shift, nothing
Also, I have dark vision if that matters.
it's becoming daylight as you end your shift and go into the normal day. So nothing peculiar happens, but there were like, from what you can see, there are people passing by. Like, you're guessing what would be hunters and stuff that pass through. No one really out of the ordinary, just basic peasants stuff gathering for their little hamlets and stuff, you know. But that's about it. And as the sun rises, you all begin to wake.
Who's up first?
I'm gonna say Venna was already awake due to the watch, and Senza was already awake, but the rest of you sort of start waking up now.
Alright, roll d20. Who goes first? Waking up.
Now I'm gonna say Cordial woke up.
Oh wait, who goes first out of the ones that are like still asleep after Cordial? I'm rolling a d20.
Alright, go on.
Nat 1!
Last one awake.
I'm the last one awake? Okay.
Yeah.
Since I'm on last watch, wouldn't I just already awake?
Yeah.
Brady, roll a d20.
Okay. Donk.
Where did Steven go?
I rolled a 12.
You wake up before me.
What do I roll?
Steven's dead.
As we come into the little The small
Oh,
hours of the
fine.
morning, you guys all wake up and start gathering your camping supplies and such up.
Got my book. Got my other book.
The forest being illuminated in this bright sunlight and the trees, giving a kind of cloud of green above you. There's a light breeze. It's starting to get colder in the land, as you can tell, as fall is approaching now. And you guys gather up your materials and start putting them back onto the wagons. And this is where I'm going to actually leave a intermission.
Yep. Sounds about right. Pause the thing.
I can't pause recording, I just have to stop recording.
Okay. So bleep out that one right there.
Okay, so we just we just left off with you guys waking up and getting ready from the wagon.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
Was that Uncle Grandpa?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
As oh my god, as Ilvi like sort of raises up from her sleep, other players will know that this is just a habit, but her hair is stuck up in all different directions. Like incredibly, like horrendously awful.
Which is
Nice.
the best.
Cordra kind of looks at you and he's like, "Talks and turn a lot, do you?"
Maybe. And then she kind of like reaches blindly into her bag and like pulls out a brush that is full of hair.
You know what happens?
Happens.
Happens.
Just be like what I forgot Bray's character's name.
Haggard.
Yeah, Hager.
Just be like Haggard. Don't groom yourself.
Bro, on the opposite side of the spectrum, Hager wakes up gorgeously. His locks of hair stagger in the wind.
Looking like Tarzan.
It looks like every dude on the cover of a Pulp Fiction romance novel.
There you go. We have a lot of those.
His chiseled muscles, his chisely.
Yes.
His muscles, muscly.
His
I don't
muscle
know.
really chiselly.
His muscles have muscles.
There you go.
On top
There
of
it is.
Push my hair around like a model.
You look like friggin' Abel.
Gorgeous.
He wakes up oiled and ready for the bodybuilder competition.
Yep.
Anyway.
Meanwhile, Ilvia is trying to. She's just like with her hair. Like
Are
she
you okay?
manages to like somehow like maybe. And she somehow manages to pull it back and like do her very complicated braids on the side of her head. Like it's intense.
Irvi, that seems more like a hassle than anything else.
I'll take advice from you
Mm-hmm.
when you can successfully punch someone.
And I'll take advice from you whenever you stop putting on the cloak that makes you go feral.
And I'll take advice from you.
That was one time!
Yes, and there's chance it will happen again. Anyways, have a nice day, Irvi.
Go shit yourself.
I don't even know what's going on.
Don't plan to.
So she finishes doing her weird, like, very complicated hair routine, and then, yeah, something else happens. I don't know, man.
Cordra kind of walks up and he's like, "You guys ready to go?"
Oh, yes. Always.
Sure, Cordrio.
Okay, everyone in the wagon. He taps the side of it and gets up on the driver's seat. Next to him.
Is the wagon
As the
still
sun
damaged?
begins to rise, I put up my hood.
Yeah, is the wagon still damaged?
Should be.
The wheel has like a wobble in it. Yeah.
We never did anything about
Do you
it,
think
so
we can
Can we
repair
fix
that before we go?
We should probably fix that before it breaks completely.
yeah, we're just making it work by riding on it.
We're just like, how are we gonna fix it? Do we have the supplies to fix it?
Well, I mean, what is wrong with it?
A bent axle.
I ain't no handy woman. Get your
Does
own.
anyone have
tool.
any, like, ropes?
I have rope.
Use
I
rope?
may have rope. Hold on, let me check if I have rope.
We
I
could,
have
like,
50 foot
stabilize
rope.
it.
I've been saving this bad boy for certain situations. Pulls out noose.
Oh my god.
Throw it up your DM.
Yes.
I'm not sharing that information. I want to see where this goes.
So, while we're
I'm gonna
waiting,
actually
so
name Mongetsu in Saigon.
What?
What?
I don't know.
kind of gets up and he's like, "Okay, so since we're gonna fix the wagon, I'm gonna go get some berries."
Alright.
He hops off the wagon and walks off into the.
While he does that, I
Make
choose
sure
to
you know
read.
what type of hitting. I don't want to die.
I want to read the book.
The book.
The book.
Does anyone have rope?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We all have rope,
They
so,
all got the rope.
Whatever you plan to do. You have rope.
we could... You know, I got to this point, I didn't think I'd get this far, really.
Well, what's next?
How exactly does anyone have a branch? Like, are there any thick branches nearby that we could use to,
I
like,
could try
stabilize?
putting the axle back in place.
Depends on what the axle's made out of. What is the axle made out of?
Wood.
Wait. In a wagon, this isn't a very fancy wagon. This is just one of the classic, like, rounded wood.
Yeah.
It's wood.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Hager, if you would so kindly, please, like, tie a supplementary branch against the axle in hopes to straighten it out.
Yes. I
Okay.
know what that means.
Okay, the stick that connects the wheels, tie another stick to that stick. Like, against it.
Yes.
Where they're, like, hugging, like that, okay? With
Is
the
this
rope.
considered survival?
You know...
Yeah, he's gonna have to roll.
No, wait. After a little bit, I just closed my book and then stepped down, crouched down near where the axle is.
Okay.
I cast Mending.
Oh,
It successfully the wood mends back into place.
Okay, all better.
Yeah.
It really was that easy, wasn't it?
You guys were just making it too complicated.
the only thing that's complicated here... Oh my god, if I kill you!
Why? Because I casted Mending on it?
I could kill you. Just get in the stupid cart already, Snake Boy.
Yes? What's wrong? I fixed the wagon.
Get in the cart!
Cordro comes walking out of the bushes. He's like, "Whoa, everybody, calm down. I got some
Oh
berries."
yeah, I fixed the wagon.
How you do that?
How you do that?
Magic? Very easily.
Hager coming at us with the one.
Oh yeah? Well, I can do this. Eldritch Blast!
No.
No.
Oh yeah? Well, I can do this.
Becomes dog.
That's a scarier one.
I just heard the CK2 sound effect.
Don't worry about it. Just continue with what you're doing. Don't worry about that.
No, every time she fails to turn into the wolf, like hits a nat 1, she like you hear like Wii Shop music, and she's just foaming at the mouth on the ground. Anyways, what are we doing?
Anyways, I fixed the wagon. What's next?
I'm getting in the wagon. Come on, let's go. We're going to Varanus.
Yeah, yes, let's go.
We'll get there by evening.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
anybody mind if I
Hey,
sleep
did you
while we're
guys-
on the way?
Wait, no, wait. Do you want to detach the rope or even attach the rope?
I don't know if he had even started fixing the axle by the time you ran over and fixed it.
I mean,
I
I was
was-
asking what I was supposed to roll, and you didn't tell me, Jordan.
I was trying to figure out what to roll for that. I thought it was
Because I'm
survival.
pretty sure it would be survival because I'm tying
Yeah.
a knot.
Yeah.
You're tying the knot and then you're trying to pull it to fix something.
How I see it, Ilvi is like squatted down with Hager, like right next to the wheel, using like kind of like that one meme where it's that dude standing in front of that corkboard with all the string, like that. That is very much the image in my head.
When you said squatting down next to Hack, the thing I imagined was when that one
Yeah,
Spider-Man
that's fine. I thought about that one
Peter
too.
Parker was squatting, and then Miles.
Yes.
Yeah. That was a good one.
But anyway,
We're
we're all in the wagon. Are we?
We're in the wagon.
in the wagon.
I'm walking.
We're in the wagon.
Okay.
Wagon.
Gives the reins a quick slap. Snap, I mean.
Slap the reins.
Slap the reins, Cordro.
Boy, you
This
sexually
bad
harassed
boy
me.
can haul so many adventurers.
I seem to have forgotten what I'm doing.
It's okay, Cordro. We
It
all
was
forget what we're
because
doing
of
sometimes.
the whole apple pie incident yesterday.
He's been out of it. He went to get berries. So, anyway.
Sitting in the cart, Ilvi kind of like
What
looks
kind
down
of
and like,
berries were those, Cordrio?
Mhm.
Oh no, they were poison berries.
dun,
Yo.
dun, dun.
Not again.
Just give me
Not
diarrhea.
again.
But, yeah. The wagon starts moving with the horses.
Okay, so like, if nobody minds it, I'm gonna go sleep in the back of the wagon.
I don't mind.
Okay. Ilvi kind of like looks in the corner where she threw the map, and she picks it up, and she just like kind of like squeezes it in her hand, and like looks over at Shazik, and she's like, "Do you want this?"
Oh, a map? Yes, sir.
Okay, here, take it.
Thank you.
When's the last time we fed the horses?
The horses have just been grazing whenever you guys.
Yeah. We like unhooked them.
No,
so,
'cause
like,
I mean, it
When's
was
the
never
last
described
time we
as-
fed the horses?
It's never described as us letting them off the wagon, so I just.
What
What are you talking about? We have two goblins chained to the front of the car.
when was the year 1968 again?
1968.
Oh, goodness.
Way back in the 1980s, secret.
About 56, maybe.
One,
Oh,
two.
somewhere around there.
Three.
I promise you, we fed them at some point.
Yeah, probably.
Probably within the last 12 years.
Yeah, somewhere there.
Okay. So as the wagon eventually clears the forest, you come onto like this little road, which is the mainly traveled road between Varanus and Mountain Gate. And you don't really see any travelers on the road at the moment. It's kind of foggy in this area. But is there any action that anyone would like to take before?
Wake up.
Roll for perception to see if I can look through the fog.
You don't have any type of magical vision thing, do you?
No.
Perception, but at disadvantage, then, because you're trying to see through fog.
Roll twice.
Yeah. And take the
Now think about it, weird question, but when Delia is going feral, can you use animal handling on her?
9.
No.
actual. Yeah.
I got a 9.
Were you looking for anything specific? Because there's
I wasn't
not,
looking
like,
for anything really.
just the road ahead. You can probably see within the next 150 feet.
Is there anything coming towards us?
No, none of them.
Is there anything behind us?
Not from what you can tell.
Okay.
Like, is the fog so thick that we can't see each other on the wagon? Or-
You can see each other in the wagon. It's just within 150 to 200 feet. You can't see past that.
Seems fair.
But you managed to remain on the road, and there's nothing within earshot or within sight distance, I'm going to say, in this fog. So, after a few more hours of travel, the long road, the winding road,
The Pog Road.
you do come upon a little, a kind of a post here, a guard post sort of thing. It's a ways outside of Varanus. It's a small area where guards are posted, and there are wagons and stuff around the sides of the place. And there are some travelers in front of you. They're basically just checking their wagon right now. After a few minutes, the travelers in front of you get to go. And then you roll up. A Cordrell takes you up. And the guard, the main captain here, kind of, halt! How goes the travel?
It's been alright.
It's been interesting.
Yeah, good enough.
Travel.
Yes.
The,
Hager, my beloved.
he kind of looks back at the, in the back of the wagon, seeing Hager like, travel.
Just a very gangly, muscular half-elf man. Just
Travel.
Travel.
What business do you have headed toward Varanus, may I ask?
take it as a vacation.
A vacation, eh?
Yes.
What sort of goods do you have? I see you have multiple bags. As he walks around the back of the carriage.
These are just personal items.
Just very personal.
He has one of the other guards come over, and they kind of look at your wagon up and down. So, you're just going to Varanus for vacation?
Simply, yeah.
I heard alcohol's good here.
Yes. That's what we've
Yeah.
all heard.
I mean, that would be the case. The guard looks up at you. Varanus has one of the best distilleries in the region.
So then we should enjoy our time here, correct?
Well, you see, there's not a lot going on here at the moment.
That's fine.
With the harvest coming, most people are out in the fields. But
Well, I mean, we
But
are not farmers, so we don't have much to prepare for when it comes to the harvest. So we just wanted to go on a vacation.
may we ask your occupation?
Adventurers.
Oh,
I am a researcher of the supernatural and arcane.
Independent
I'm
mage.
currently writing a book on it, actually.
unemployed.
He is him. He is him.
We're a multifaceted group, basically.
Yes, we are.
he turns to the other guard and is like, put down a troop of thespians.
No, close enough.
I don't find that
What?
quite accurate.
How do you read that?
He just kind of confusedly looks at you guys.
But it's here and there.
Yes. Does he think we're actors?
Well,
What's this being?
would he have heard you say that, or are you whispering to someone?
I'm whispering it
whispered
to Shazid.
Well, in this case, he sees you guys more as just kind of like a circus. But he wrote it down as
Hey! If he thinks we're performers, we could make some coin.
Is it because I'm half naked?
more or less just the fact that you guys literally named off every type of unemployment in the book.
We're all in a type of unemployment.
independent mage is self-employed. Then there's a researcher of arcane, which doesn't really get paid much.
Unemployed is unemployed. Adventurer is unemployed. They're all unemployed.
We're all employed here.
You're an
But,
adventurer. You don't even really have a job.
Yeah. Happens.
The only one who's relatively close is Senza.
Yes.
Steven!
Steven
You came back at the perfect time, brother.
is a
I'm
vagabond. I'm trying to figure it out.
Since
I
I'm
believe
not knowledgeable, thespian.
Senza's a researcher.
So what have they like said? Can I get the last description I was given?
What?
Like, what was the last thing said?
What
The
is
last
your
thing- Yeah, the last thing they asked was he literally the last thing that was said here was the guard captain was like, just write them down as a group of traveling thespians, and then look back at you confused.
And then Ilvi kind of like leaned over to Shazith, which is, well,
Never mind.
Okay. Welcome back.
Ilvi kind of leaned over to Shazith and was like, "You could probably make some coin if they think we're actors."
Yeah. Isn't Vinna meant to be a good actor?
Women want me.
That's true. I'm sure there are someone's type.
Women want me, fish fear me.
There you go. That's the way to believe.
As I see them whispering, I put like an armor on each of their shoulders. Guys,
I'm not a good.
What are you saying?
I know how to act.
Why are you so quiet?
What are you so?
Turn up your mic, Steven.
Yeah, turn up your microphone.
The guard captain's like, oi! What's with the whispering?
Just talking about what we should do once we enter this beautiful place.
We, good sirs, are here to put on a show for you.
My balls are itchy.
That too.
You were on vacation.
Yes, but wherever there's
Vacation,
vacation to be
staycation.
had, there is coin to be made, good fellows. Now, it is our job to convince you to give us that coin. And why should you? Why should you? Exactly. We could provide a show for you.
Can we just go into town already?
I'm just gonna say right here, roll performance just to see if this guard will like agree with this.
Can I join in the performance?
Yeah.
Nat 20 plus 3.
My goodness. Beautiful.
This guard's like the guard.
I mean, I got a 22 unnaturally, so.
The guard captain's like, all right then. Seeing your enthusiasm, let it fly. Entertain us. You can test for free.
Now,
So, what do you fancy? Do you fancy music, stories, acting?
we can do all, but we will provide any singular one that you please.
Just any type of performance that comes to mind. I want to see how.
You know, they say a proper story can really have an honest to goodness effect on the world.
Yes, exactly. That's what I believe too.
Yeah, that's an Oscar effect on the world.
Yeah, that's a good effect.
Give us a story and song.
So, let me ask you guys a quick question. Do you want me to tell a story, or do you want me to tell a story? Normal story or magic story?
Magic story. Well, I picked your
Magic story.
Okay. Well, hey,
Wait,
let me
did you
roll.
actually guard that?
What?
Or is it just out
Yeah,
there?
so I'll ask them, what do you prefer, just a story or a story with a bit of a realistic effect?
Oh, go on. Give us all the flair you want.
Alright. Actually,
I kind of,
not
like-
in-
Before he starts, I kind of like lean in and whisper, "Do well in this performance, and we shall make quite a bit of coin."
I don't actually have a proper D12 with me, so I'm gonna roll it on D&D Beyond.
You don't have a D12? Oh.
Just roll 2d6.
That could work.
Um,
Mhm.
Oh no!
What'd you get there,
Oh,
bud?
no.
guys,
Go again! Don't go again!
so I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
Roll
go
again.
No. Tell
I'm
us.
not gonna lie to you. I've been waiting for this story to show up, but this is not a good time.
Just say it.
No!
Let's go.
So a natural 12. Alright. How many guards are there?
There's a captain and his like subordinate beside like behind the wagon as you guys are facing them, looking up at you guys in the wagon. And then there's another one on the other side, like on the other opposite side of the road in which the captain and the other one came from. So he's on the
good lord.
other side, basically.
Okay, I'll target the one that's not the subordinate of the captain. So as I pull out my tarot deck and start shuffling through, pulling over cards and telling the story, I'll quote the thing from the table.
Mm-hmm.
12. Unknown. You utter an incomprehensible fable from beyond the stars. From a being beyond the stars. Choose a creature you can see within 30 feet of you. The target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take psychic damage equal to 3 rolls of my bardic inspiration die, and the target is unable to speak any language for 1 minute.
Oh goodness.
Isn't that the equivalent of having a seizure?
Essentially.
While he's telling the story, I sneak up to the guard post. Can I roll for stealth?
Yeah, roll. Well, the thing is, you're right in front of the 2 guards that you're performing for.
No. I'll just say, and while he's doing this, I will perform a disappearing act, and then I roll for stealth.
Okay, roll stealth. Okay, and Steven.
Net 1 plus 5.
Oh
I
my.
got 6.
So you managed to just. Okay, so as Steven begins the story, you not so stealthily, not so gracefully you just hop over the side of the wagon and you kind of like land on your knees in the mud next to the wagon.
This is
And
not a good rolling day for me, is it?
all over you've got mud all over your like pants and the lower part of your shirt. Then you stand back up and then you make your way over to where you're going. Steven, does a 12 succeed on the intelligence?
No, it doesn't.
Does it succeed or does it not
No,
succeed?
it doesn't succeed.
Okay.
So it is what is it? How many?
Oh my god!
Jesus.
It's
Oh.
2d6 damage because it's 2 rolls of my bardic inspiration die. The first one's a nat 6. And the second one's a 3.
9 damage.
And he's unable to speak any
Spicy.
language for 1 minute.
So you
He's just muted.
tell the story, right? You successfully tell the story, and the guards that you were performing for.
The story is incomprehensible too, so I always appeared as like my eyes kind of roll in the back of my head as I like shuffle through the cards.
So
And then I just sort of fall out of the cart while you're doing that.
these guys don't understand what's going on. And their friend, who is like beside the other carriage on the other side of the road, on the other side of the post, kind of just falls over and like hits the ground.
He starts having this seizure.
As Ilvi falls out of the wagon on her knees. Everything just went really wrong.
I'm so sorry.
The two guards that were watching the performance are like, "What's going on?"
As I kind of like snap back into it, like my eyes come back and just blinking. I can give it another shot. That wasn't my best story.
Give it another shot.
The subordinate guard runs over to the other guy.
Wait, no, take that as like persuasion. Can that be persuasion?
What?
I'm trying to say, can give me another chance. Can that be persuasion?
Roll persuasion, but at disadvantage.
I got you.
Oh, goodness, dude.
Oh my god, the guy just fell over.
Oh my god, the second was a nat 20. The lowest is a 14. Yes, 14. 7 plus. Yeah, no, 8 plus. 8 plus 6.
Sadly, it doesn't succeed.
Oh
The captain, the guard captain, just like, what are you playing at? And the other guy runs over.
It was an accident.
What? You're supposed to be
Truly.
entertaining? What happened to? What'd you do to Charles?
I didn't do it. It was. Now look, hear me out, okay? I am just the messenger.
You're just you cast a spell.
I didn't cast any spell. I'm just a messenger.
Look at him. This guy's just completely.
While this is happening, I'm
Come
sort
on.
of like
Give me another chance. Trust me.
I'm sort of like crawling out of the mud onto the road again.
No more chances.
Like it's like a snail trail behind me of just mud.
Yes. I
Pay
hear
your
it.
toll and go.
I stand up and I like put my hand on like the head guard's shoulder and I'm like, listen, bud, we didn't
It's not
mean.
working. It's not gonna work.
It's not.
He turns over and he's like, what? Where did you come from?
Oh my
Uh-huh.
I like
Well,
roll for persuasion.
good.
I roll for persuasion. Listen, buddy, we didn't mean for any of this to happen.
Jordan,
I'm gonna lean over to Shazith. Are they usually like this?
Most of the time, yes.
I got a 6 for my persuasion check.
I will say it never gets dull though.
I just kind of like back slowly away from him and climb back into the car.
You think that man's okay?
Completely confused and worried and like I don't know. He's all over the place right now. He draws a short sword from his side. He's like, just give us the toll and leave. Go to town.
How
Leave
much
us
is the
alone.
toll?
Hager will pay toll.
10 gold for all of
Jordan. I'm gonna prepare another tale in the meantime.
Okay.
you. 10 gold for each of you.
What? Okay.
Not each of you. I mean all of you together.
Okay.
I think we got it.
Just hand over money. Stop talking.
Hand over money.
As you guys start to hand over the money, the guy who was affected by this kind of gets back up and he's like, oh, what happened? Brain hurty.
I am so sorry.
he's disoriented. He has like his eyes are glazed over. He's ready to just.
His nose is
Yeah.
bleeding.
The other guard kind of like grabs him around the shoulders and he's like, "Come on, we'll get you a place to rest." And he like takes him around the other side of the wagon.
I really do hope that the booze here is good because I want to forget everything that just happened.
I agree.
Who's
Um,
paying up?
Hager?
Hager pay.
Okay.
Okay.
I kind of like look, especially towards the new people that are walking in. Look, I promise you, I am a good storyteller.
Just
And I am usually not that clumsy.
Cordero kind of just snaps the reins again, and you guys take off a little faster than usual now into the town. So that was
Okay.
quite an event.
That was, yes.
I just wanted to pickpocket people. I don't know what happened back there.
Pickpocket. Money again.
I think the thing that happened should not be done again.
I didn't choose to tell that story.
I didn't choose to fall on my face.
How do you not choose to tell a story?
It's okay. As I said before, I'm just the messenger. I
He
promise.
does what the cards say.
Yes, in a way, that's kind of true.
I think
I heard it just sounded like you were talking to a sock. I don't have a pact with them, but they're not that hard to talk to if you know how.
You guys eventually.
I wish it was that easy.
Hey, Jordan.
Yeah.
I'm the king of Ireland now.
So anyway, after a few minutes, I'm gonna say about an hour left on the road. You guys do come to the walls of Varanus with the banner of Mercera on the left side, and then a banner on the right side that indicates. I'm gonna say, from what you can see, whenever you roll up the banner doesn't look too welcoming, but you can't really. It's a black raven on a white backdrop.
Is this Game of Thrones?
No,
Mate.
the raven being the more important flag, of course, because
Okay.
that's the banner of the noble that runs the town.
Mm-hmm.
There are only a few guards walking across the catwalks over this over the gate, The gates are open. People are coming in, going out. You know, the harvest is happening. So you manage to get by quite easily. And then you come into the town, which is quite a large town for, you know, a less major thing in the region. You can see the brewery that they talked about, the distillery, the ale and stuff. And
Can I roll perception to try to see if there's a tavern or inn or something?
I was going to describe that. There is,
Oh.
As you come in, you see literally one of the first buildings that you come to that is bigger than the regular house is actually a tavern. Or an inn, I should say. And the people here don't look as muddy and beat up as you have encountered before with like pine wood crops.
Someone threw their microphone down a mountain.
It happens, man. I
Even
don't
like
know.
inside of a rock tumbler.
So you do come across this first tavern. The name of it is the Busty Barmaid.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
Me too.
And then on down the street, there's quite a bigger one. The larger
Bigger
inn-
boots?
No. The larger inn is literally the Winking Dragon.
Oh wow.
So where would you like to go, everyone?
Well, I guess whatever sounds best.
Well,
Or
it
Joe
sounds
kinda
best
just
to you
flustered
guys.
at saying, he's like, should we go to the Busty Barmaid or are we?
I mean, I kind of like the idea of the busty mom.
I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Of
Sure.
course, you both would.
I
Yeah,
think we're
sure.
going to the
Let's go to the Busty Barmaid.
Yep, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, let's just go in.
This is the
No.
best session we've had in months.
No.
Oh my god.
I'm very sorry.
You guys just park the carriage outside of the area. There's a spot open. As you all pile off and get ready to go in, you see. Okay, so whenever you look toward the door and start to head in, the door literally just open. Busty
Oh
Barmaid.
no.
Oh, righty.
The door falls down and there's a large man with long blonde flowing hair, and he's like, "No, you can't kick me out.
Oh my god.
I'm mysterious the Great."
Oh no.
I'm sure he was at one point.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, I'm the barmaid.
Clearly drunk, completely out of his mind. He just kind of goes and then falls asleep on the door.
Oh, what?
Like,
Mm,
falls on his face and passes out.
No, he fell backwards through the door.
Oh.
yeah.
I guess I'll step over him.
I'll also step over him.
As you get through, you come into the tavern, which looks like a pretty nice little, it's not the most populous tavern in town. There are a few people here gathering after work. It seems to be the cheaper option for a lot of the peasantry.
As soon as I walk in, what does the barmaid look like?
The barmaid,
Is she busty?
she's kind of like I'm gonna say the main barmaid behind the counter is actually an older lady.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably middle aged and
Yeah.
hair graying and everything. There are two other barmaids in this actual establishment walking around giving drinks to people. One is quite a young ginger-haired lady.
Dungeon
other-
Master.
Yes.
Am I correct in assuming that we are in a Hooters?
Yes.
Yes.
This is world's equivalent of not necessarily a Hooters trademark, but like
Well, dang.
they are.
Sponsor this campaign.
Of the bar says they are busty.
Yeah.
Is this Shazith kind of place?
Oh, yeah, 100%. She's
No.
Cordrell has his leg pulled
yeah,
up over
really.
his eyes.
Shazzy, you should sign up to be a barmaid here.
As you guys walk through the main barmaid behind the bar, she's like, "Welcome in. Sorry for the inconvenience at the door." He's a regular. He'll fix the door whenever he wakes up.
He normally fixes it?
Yeah, we threatened to imprison him if he turn him into the god if he didn't fix it. So every time he breaks it, he fixes it. As you can see, he like motions toward the door, and there are multiple places where the door has been broken off before.
Well, at least he fixes it. That's something.
Normal theories, they're great. Hold on a second.
Well, it was business.
How is business?
The lady's like, "Yeah, this is pretty good. You know, we have the harvest is bringing in a lot more patrons."
I mean, yes. I mean, I wouldn't. Other than how is
you
it
okay?
being next to? Shut up.
Are you
How
feeling
is
alright?
it leave me alone. How is it being next to the winking dragon?
I'll kind of like as I walk by, like at the bar, I guess I'll put my hand on Ilvi's shoulder and I'll use guiding whispers to give her guidance.
The winking dragon is actually further down the street. You can see it from where it is, but it's further down the
How
street.
is it being so close?
Oh,
Is there any competition?
Yeah, there's competition, but we make do here. We don't actually have a lot of mouths to feed. We just have enough to, they pay us, the people that do come in, enough to keep this place running. The Lord Mayor does actually give us time to pay on our...
And who is this mayor person?
The Lord Mayor?
Yeah.
Oh, he's I don't want to say this in a rude way, but he's kind of a jovial fat man.
Mm-hmm.
He prides our town for being one of the best in alcohol.
That's good.
That's why there's a lot of grain here. Straight grain alcohol is.
Oh yes, I heard of the harvest.
Yeah.
Check DMs, Jordan. I need to know this about him.
No.
Oh man.
But yeah, the business is good. You won't find a lot of the. We sell mostly the normal brands of ale and mead here, but at the Winking Dragon, you get the more premium types.
Oh,
Who needs premium?
so is the
Alcohol is
winking,
alcohol.
is the winking dragon just the somewhat opposite of this place?
I mean, they don't have busty barmaids.
Yes,
have
but
any
what do
wine?
they have?
By the way,
What?
do you have wine?
Yes, we do have wine. I will
Well,
say that's not the greatest.
I mean, okay, I'll take a glass of wine, please.
So if they don't have busty barmaids, what do they have?
They have a Winking dragon.
The Winking Dragon. Well,
Yes.
go down there and see for yourself.
Should we see?
Hmm.
Meh.
Okay,
I would like to see.
I'd like to see
I'd like
that.
to see.
Do come back if you go.
Very much like to see what they have.
We
And
might.
if you're leaving, slap Otherius over the head and get him to get up and fix the door.
Maybe.
On the way
I would
out.
like to Eldritch Blast him on my way out.
No,
I'm joking.
please don't do that to Otherius.
I don't care how big the room is. I'm casting Firebolt.
Hey, just you wait a few levels.
Oh no.
Are you guys heading down to the Winking Dragon? Or are you?
No.
Yes.
I'm staying here
Yes.
and drinking my alcohol.
Okay.
I am going.
I'm
Rose-
going.
Roses are red. I play a tuba. This place is about to get worse than communist Cuba.
Oh no.
The barmaid does serve you up a nice, generous glass of wine.
Thank you.
How generous.
I'm gonna kind of,
It's
White or red?
It's a bigger glass of wine than usual.
I'm gonna pick it up, swish it around, assuming it's red wine because I don't
It
want
is
the white
wine.
wine stuff. I'm gonna
Well,
swish around a little bit, take a sip as I just kind of like look around the tavern. That's what I'm on.
Are you wanting to see who exactly is in the tavern?
I'm just kind of looking over right now idly while I wait for everyone to get back.
Okay, so I'm gonna cut to them. As you guys walk down the street and you come into the Winking Dragon, it is a large establishment, kind of finely decorated with like red walls and kind of luxury type tables, and the bar is kind of luxury, sort of like the red sign from Starport.
I got you.
A little less fancy than that, but as you go on into this tavern, you see behind the counter there are two very large dragonborn, one being red and one being bronze.
You gotta watch out for them metallic dragons.
Yeah.
They're metal, or not metal. Oh my god, they're male, and
Are you saying these dragons have peens?
They have peens?
yes,
Visible
Cool.
peens?
No.
Are there?
One of
Are they
them-
wearing clothes?
one of them sort of like looks up at you.
Steven, what are you doing?
Huh?
One of them
That's
looks up at you
the one.
as you enter the establishment. He's like, "All right, what can we get you? Welcome to the
Hey.
Winking Dragon. You need food? You need drink? You need a place to stay?" He winks at you.
I'm
I'm gonna
like,
sort of stay in the back of the group.
Drinks. Just drinks.
Okay. What would you like to drink? Winks again.
You know,
um,
I'll just take the strongest thing you have.
All right. he like whispers over to the other dragonborn. This is the red one, so I can see like the bronze one looks down and he pulls up this jug of basically whenever he pours it out of the mug, it is like straight clear alcohol.
oh no.
He pops it down. You can smell it like probably a few feet away.
Can I do something very quickly? Sorry.
Yes.
So the door to this one is still like blasted open, right?
The busty barmaid?
Yeah.
It's still
How
broken down.
how thick? This is a weird question, but is the door to the Winking Dragon beyond 3 feet thick?
The door to the Winking Dragon beyond 3 feet thick?
Yes.
No.
Fight.
Because if not, I'm just gonna
Who's winning?
I'm just gonna kind of like point one of my fingers in the direction they walked and pass the message.
Okay.
I'll say Shazith,
Hmm?
and just kind of ask if they're coming back or not.
Quite possibly. This place seems a little bit to my liking.
Alright,
Does
good enough for me.
does the message get back?
Dungeon Master.
Yes.
Can I roll perception to like analyze like what are the people in here like?
These people in here are higher ups, merchants, property owners, landowners outside of the town that come in. Do the people that own the farms that are harvested? A lot of the peasantry work for them on these farms. The town itself is more residential, but the outside, these landowners, they own the farms in which that are being harvested right now. So they're getting a lot of money right now, and a lot of them are actually in this tavern at the moment, and they're like in booths, different groups of people like discussing trades and discussing different things.
Bold words for people within pickpocketing distance.
I would like to ask for a tankard of mead.
A tankard of mead. That'll come right up. The red dragonborn kind of reaches down and picks up a bottle of basic honey mead and uncorks it, pours it into your tankard, and slides it over to you. He's like, "There you go." Winks at you.
What?
Thanks.
What's with all these? They're so winking.
Wait. Can I ask for whiskey and can I be like, can I have a glass of your finest whiskey and then wink at him?
Yeah, you can do that.
Can that be a charisma check?
Yeah.
I casted guidance on you. You can add a D4 to it.
A D4 to like would that be intimidate deception? What is that?
Intimidation.
What are you doing? What? It's just.
It's
what
a charisma check.
Just roll charisma.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just add a D4 to it.
All right, that's 16 plus 1d4. 19.
As you look at him and you wink at him, he's like, yeah, sure. And he kind of looks over at the other Dragonborn and pours the thing, the tankard of whiskey, and slides it over to you. And he's like, there you go. And he winks at you. Both of these Dragonborn have winked at one of you at some point in time.
Was he flustered? Did I fluster the Dragonborn?
Yeah.
That was my goal, thank you.
So,
I'm trying to get them to fall in love with me so I can get free booze.
There you go. That's how it works.
what
Now you're
brings you-
taking pages out of Venna's book.
Oh, buddy.
That sounds very similar to a certain anthropomorphic dog.
I
Can
get all this, Mister.
just-
No roll too high.
While they're over there, can I just like do the same thing that I did with the first bartender and offer to tell her fortune with tarot cards?
Oh boy.
the lady?
Yeah.
Okay, sure, you can do that.
I'm gonna roll sleight of hand to try and make the cards how I want them.
Okay.
It's a nat 20.
Oh,
I can send a picture if I have to.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Well, go on.
Yeah, so I'll do the same thing I did before. I can't remember what the particular cards were, but make it so that it's like, I don't even remember. It's like joy, something else, and then like newfound love or companionship.
ooh.
The lady behind the bar is just like, but I've already got a husband.
You love her companionship.
I just interpret the spirits and fates through the cards, man.
Does this mean he's cheating on me?
You might want to check that.
Would you like to ask the cards?
Yes.
Okay, this is a yes or no. Okay, can I roll? I guess. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna roll sleight of hand again.
Fight.
He's gone mute.
Okay, so while that's happening,
Yeah, what's going on back at the Nora bar?
One of the Dragonborn Dragonborn sport is like, so what brings you lot in?
It's an 18 plus my sleight of hand, which is very high.
Where you ordered those drinks. Yum yum.
By the way, sorry, my sister came into the door. Like
Okay.
I said, it's an 18 plus my sleight of hand.
So
what is your sleight of hand?
Plus 9 because I have expertise. I'll pull out one card and make it signify loss.
the one that signifies loss?
Yes.
The bartender kind of looks at you.
My condolences, ma'am. I am so sorry.
She kind of like sinks back in her chair. She's like, "It's all right." And she literally reaches down and grabs like a whole bottle of ale for herself and just boom.
Like,
Downing it.
I'll kind of like downturn my wine glass and just like scoop it up forward. I'll share the bottle with you.
Oh my god!
Anyways, you can go back.
What the fuck?
You can go back to the person in the rock tumbler.
Yes, please. They need help.
So we go back to the Dragonborn asking you guys, what brings you in?
I want the highest drink you have.
Well, you already have the hardest drink we have, sir.
What does it taste like then, Jordan?
Literally straight alcohol. Like,
You see, then start mixing it with other things.
be my guest. He pulls out some. What would you like to mix it with first?
Does it truly matter?
Okay.
Just how you think best.
Cassie, please mute yourself. Your mic is going crazy.
You keep popping.
Sorry.
But he's like, okay, so, and he pulls out a thing of whiskey, pours it into a cup, and then mixes in your drink. There you go. Try that.
Oh, thank you. What does it taste like now?
It's just it's like whiskey, but like with and it's literally the drink that you just had, the straight alcohol mixed with a little like a little more of a tinge of whiskey.
Clearly this is it.
Dungeon Master, I have a question.
Mhm.
What level are we supposed to be?
4.
Of a what?
4.
Okay, thank you. I was just checking.
Yeah.
How was
Can
that?
Can I roll for performance and do like a card trick in front of the? Which one was it? The one that I winked at? Which one did I wink at?
Bronze.
Can I do a card trick for the bronze dragon born? Okay, so that would be performance.
Mm-hmm. If you're doing a card trick,
I rolled 21 for performance.
Yeah, just
So
go with that. Yeah, that's good. So you describe what you did exactly?
I sort of like, I was like, I do the whole like pick a card thing, pick any card, and like I hold out like all of them like brushed out to him in like a fan sort of. He like takes one, and I shuffle them in my hands, the remaining cards. I'm like, now, for me, please take one look at your card, memorize it for me, please, and fold it and put it in your pocket. Hold on.
Oh no.
He does so.
She said, "Hold on."
All right. And he takes it, folds it, puts it in his pocket. Now, I want you to put your hand. I place the deck onto the table, and I say, now please put your hand on the deck and count to 10.
Right. Puts his hand up there. Starts counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now, I snap my fingers, and I'm like, now please check your pocket.
He checks. He reaches around and digs his hand into his pocket.
It's not there. The card's not there.
What? What in the world?
It's in Vinna's pocket.
Oh.
It was the card that gave the guy a seizure.
Oh no.
And I sort of like I lean over the counter and I reach behind like his ear hole, I guess, and like I pull out the card from behind and I'm like, is this your card?
He looks at you in shock and gasp. He's like, whoa. Magician.
Whoa.
A man such as yourself would have a fine ear towards patrons.
Cringe.
And that's the end of the trick.
He's like, another round for you. Pours a free tankard for you and gives it to you.
Yeah.
Shit, since
Catherine's dying.
since I has bronchitis.
Oh no.
We'll have to call the plague doctor.
Tuberculosis has arrived.
Boy, plague.
Bring
She
out
has
your dead.
consumption.
It's okay. She just has TB.
As you guys are sitting at the bar, you guys go through your drinks and everything. The Dragonborn continue. They start wiping down the bar top, and then you hear the door open again. And in steps, none of you are looking in the direction of the door. I'm guessing you're looking toward the bartenders. Talk to them. You hear very loud, heavy footfalls And you hear like an older man go, "All right, can you just bring the alcohol up, lady?"
You're gonna cut the TB from Cassie.
Good thing, Lord Mayor. Thank you. I'll be upstairs.
He sounds like an incel.
It sounds like
Could be.
Neck weird.
Goodness.
as
You were posting memes in general chat.
You turn to see him. You turn to see him. It's actually a large, fat man with like. He has,
Is it a human?
yeah, he has like a little tiny round glasses that sit on the top of his nose, and he has like a large bushy mustache that forks upward and a small.
Uncle Moneybags really let himself go, huh?
Yeah, bro.
Somebody called Batman because the penguin is loose.
And he has like a little a pointy beard on his chin. That's it. As he walks upstairs, he's like, "And bring me one of the horse."
Well, you know what? Sounds like my kind of job.
What?
Send up one of the ladies.
Oh no!
Not
You
the
can't change what he
ladies.
said. You can't change what he said.
He
No.
said horse.
That's
He
what it
said
meant.
horse.
He is an incel.
He said
He is.
horse.
That's what they called them in medieval times, bro.
Or broad.
Wait, whoa, this place is giving out
Like-
horse?
Yes. So,
You know, I'm not
they-
gonna
lie.
they
Just
do
sit in the
because
corner.
It's a rich establishment.
Jordan, I'm gonna be
Is
honest.
there
with you
any
first.
booth that's like open completely?
Master DM? The
What is
first
it?
time I heard you say it, I thought you said horse instead of horse.
Bring up the horse.
I got more confused.
Oh god. Oh god, the alcohol. No.
Can I cast message again to just see, please?
Yes.
Just ask if they're coming back. Okay, I'm gonna like inaudibly whisper, like while pointing. This barmaid thinks her husband is cheating on her. Are you guys coming back anytime soon? I'm getting bored.
You know, just either comfort her into believing he's not cheating on her, or make it seem like he is. That would be a way to keep you.
I'm gonna like
I'm
cast
not bored.
message to reply essentially. I'm the reason that she thinks he's cheating on him, or he's
Yeah,
cheating
no.
on her. She's now getting drunk, and I'm sharing the bottle with her. I need some support here.
Alright. I'll make my way back, okay?
Hang on, I need some support here, or I need to come over there. Either one's fine.
No, it's very clearly your fault. So I'll come over there. I'll ask the others if they want to also, to give this lady that you have caused distress to some sort of comfort.
What can I say? I like attention.
As I can't get over the fact that the freaking mayor.
Bring up the horse.
Bring up the
As you finish sending the message, the barmaid kind of gets up and kind of like sets the bottle down. She's like, "I'll be right back." And she doesn't even get like past the bar, and she just goes all over the cup.
Oh my god.
And then one of the other barmaids who was serving another table runs over and like he's like, "You okay, madam?" She's like, "Oh, I'm fine."
So the first step is to get up and whisper to Ilvi.
What is it?
The first step is to get up and whisper to Ilvi.
Okay.
Ilvi. Then I messed up again.
What did he do?
Who's hammering a house together?
That would be Steve. That'd be Steven rolling his d20.
It would be me playing with my dice. Yeah.
Yeah. Ilvi.
Like I said, Ilvi has like the hiccup. She's like, what? What do you do?
Then I messed up again.
What did he do?
He made a barmaid think their husband is cheating on them.
God, that's unfortunate. Do you want to handle this?
Oh, you know what? Sure.
God, that's unfortunate. Anyways.
I could come with you if you want, but like, there's that That big fat rich dude just came in, so
You know what? You do you. I'm gonna see if the others might want to. I'm gonna see
if they
the others-
don't, have fun on your date, bro.
Who? Date.
Blushing snake.
Okay.
Use a snake blush.
I go to.
Goodbye.
Let's go to Haggard first. Haggard next. Haggard.
I can't hear you over noise.
Shut the fuck up.
I closed the dice drawer.
Haggard. Are you enjoying yourself?
No,
No. Would stronger alcohol make it better?
not really.
Not really. What's wrong, buddy?
Drinking
Thinking about what?
herb.
Herb?
Herbs.
Herbs? You want herbs? I'm sure there's someone here who can get you herbs.
Herbs.
I'm sure there's a pocket somewhere. What? He sleeps the bar.
He
Amazing.
leaves the bar and he starts looking for a medicine store.
Yeah.
We're looking for what?
Alright, time to go to Cinta next.
What are you looking for?
Oh, Cinta.
Why did a boomer from
Yeah.
Georgia?
I just shot myself with a bottle cap.
Oh, Cinta.
Yeah.
Cinta, are you enjoying yourself?
Not really.
What's up?
Well, although I am a bit drunk, my taste buds haven't really been the same since. You know what? Never mind.
Since what, Cinta?
Something happened when I was younger. I was injured.
You did. What's up?
It's a long story.
Oh shit, Vinna! I gotta go. Okay, you two enjoy yourselves. I gotta go. Then I like.
I'm
dash.
coming with you. I don't want to stay here.
What? If he's a good person.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
Ilvi is just like
cool.
sitting in the corner, like kind of like staring at the bronze dragonborn, like hiccuping and burping.
In the
And
meantime,
since
I'm gonna like scoot down the bar to where the barmaid is.
Cinta, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think Ilvi is any shape to be alone right now. I'm gonna level with you.
I mean, I can stay here with Ilvi, says Cordrio.
Oh, Cordell, yes, that's nice.
Everyone forgets
Okay.
Cordriel is even there.
Cordell, are you enjoying yourself?
That man made me kind of uneasy, but I'll stay here with my friend.
Cordell, do me one favor.
Yes?
Finish my drink so it's not wasted, okay?
Okay.
I don't think he wants to do that. He might die.
Cordrio walks over and he's like,
Yes, how much that? Thanks, Cordell.
as you're running out, the Dragonborn's like, hey, you forgot to pay your tab.
Here. How much is it?
Well, with those drinks,
Yes.
I'm gonna have to save like 15 silver.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Silver, do you accept gold?
Yes.
I'll pay you 15 gold instead of 15 silver.
Here, have a piece of gold.
That still doesn't.
That's 150 gold for alcohol, you dunce.
15 silver? No, because it's
No.
15
That
silver
translates-
is 10 gold and one. 10 gold and half is half a gold.
Yeah.
Wait. No, 1 gold and half another.
Here, just take 2.
The conversion rate is that silver, one piece of silver is worth 10 copper pieces.
Yeah, silver
And
is
then-
less than gold.
1
10 copper
gold
makes
is
10 copper makes 1 silver, 10 silver makes 1 gold, and
Yeah,
10
so-
gold makes 1
oh,
platinum.
1.5
Do
gold.
y'all accept Electrum?
It's not 150 gold.
Y'all accept platinum?
What the world is that?
Here, take 2 gold. May I go now?
They don't know what Electrum is, but they know what platinum is because they get plenty of richer.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm off. I gave him his 2 gold.
Well, I'm gonna go sit over there with Cordrio and Ilvi to make conversation.
So, Ilfi, are you okay?
Oh, 1 electrum is worth 1.5 gold of a gold piece. Or half a gold piece.
I'm feeling great, man.
I just imagine Ilvi's like head goes back and she's donk onto the bar top, but no, she's not that wasted.
She's just kind of like tipsy, and she keeps getting the hiccups. Because I have the hiccups, like actually. How have you been, Senza?
How have you been? Wait, no, not Dragonmore. How have you been, Senza?
Senza.
Nice.
Why? How did you get so drunk off of one drink?
I'm not drunk. I have the hiccups.
It usually indicates that you've been drinking too much.
It does not.
My voice went out. I'm very hoarse right now.
Horse. Bring up the horse.
Bring out the horse.
Whole horse.
Horse.
As Shazif, you make your way down the street and turn to the right into the turn to your right into the tavern that I was currently in. You come across the scene. Otherius still laying flat on his back on the door, just snoring away.
Excuse me.
It's sitting at the bar, and one of the barmaids is currently helping the older lady back.
I was actually sitting. I scooted down the bar to where she was.
Yeah, you're still sitting at the bar, right?
But yeah, I was just saying. My bad.
So,
Okay. Well, I go right up next to Venom. No,
Hello.
that's not exactly what you did.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What I did?
You told me over message that you did.
I told her fortune, and it didn't spell out good things.
You know, sometimes it's best to lie.
Lie? I kind of lean in. I did lie.
What the fuck, Benna? Benna, what was the card she actually got?
Hmm?
Did she actually get those cards, or were you lying about it?
I did lie.
In what way?
Well,
How? To what extent?
to the extent of I put the cards that I meant to put down.
Benna, will you just...
I thought it'd be fun, but now it's just sad.
Okay, it's... Benna, will you...
Excuse me, ma'am. Are you feeling okay?
she's currently being escorted to the back room with the other bar.
Are you trying to sleep with her?
No.
Then why would you...
Because I just said I thought it would be fun, but it's just sad.
How is this fun? Nothing of this situation makes any part of it fun.
Well, you never know until you live out the situation. Right now, I know for next time. Don't tell a middle-aged woman's fortune and make her think that her husband's cheating on her. I didn't give her all bad cards. I gave her some good cards too.
Like what?
Well, success, happiness,
Okay.
companionship.
Were they facing upwards or downwards?
Upwards.
Upwards? Okay.
And then I told her husband she was cheating on her. But
What?
I didn't tell her that.
Benna!
She assumed it.
Benna!
Anyways, what was your fortune?
At about this moment, one of the ginger barmaid comes over to you. She's like, "Can I help you, Ginger?"
Would you like me to tell your fortune?
Sure, I'll take water. And yes, Benna, you can tell my fortune.
I was offering to the lady.
You've already offered to me.
Oh, damn it. All right. Okay.
Yep.
I'll tell his fortune. I don't know what his fortune will be because I'm not manipulating this one.
She goes over and she gets she sees some water.
I'll pull. Give me a second. I'll just ask for more ale. It doesn't really matter what kind. I'm looking for a list of tarot cards, and I'll just roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or we could just roll, and Mr. DM could help you out.
What is
You're right.
roll?
All right. How about this? I'll just roll a D100.
Yep.
And Jordan can tell us what the results of the tarot card are. The tarot list is, okay?
Mm-hmm.
80. I rolled an 80.
You rolled an 80. What card is it? Is it upwards or downwards?
We can do like a D2 for upwards or downwards and an 80 for what card it is.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, so I'll roll another d100. If it's above 50, it's reversed.
Okay.
Which instantly makes it not good.
So you get the downwards one.
Yeah,
you
I
get
get
a
the bad
reversed
one.
something.
Reverse something.
Well,
Well,
reversed whatever an 80 would be.
it's the bad version of what's on the card.
Well, you see, I'm gonna say you got the downwards tower, which is like, from what I've always been told, is someone losing love for you or something going wrong in your life. Very soon.
Well, that's already.
Oh wait, okay. I actually found it. Reversed means disaster avoided, delayed suffering, or fear of suffering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I mean that's it's
No, that's about right. Continue.
Well, I mean, would
Venna,
you like to see your future?
take my word for it. That's about right. Continue.
Would you like to see your future or your present or your past?
I know my past and I live in the present, so why not future?
Okay. It's a 70 upright. Some of the card not look for the meaning.
The moon.
The moon.
The star.
An upright moon. Unconscious illusions and intuition. Well, look at that. That's not too bad. You have intuition and illusions in your future?
That doesn't sound very pleasant, though, does it?
Well, it's better than the reverse, isn't it?
I'm not too sure. Continue.
Well, okay, so your present is the tower, your
Yes.
future is the moon. That's
Yes.
not too bad. Let's take a look into your past.
Let's not.
Let's do it.
Cassie.
Cassie, stop breathing so low.
It's an upright 60. Jordan, give me a card.
Sure.
It has to make it pertain to Will's past, though.
Jordan, go ahead.
The skeleton.
The spell. Is that death?
Yes.
That would be
Yeah.
death.
Upright death. End of cycle, beginnings, change, and metamorphosis. Oh wait, did I say it was reversed? Or did I say it was upright?
Upright.
Okay, then yeah, so it's end of cycle, beginnings, change, and metamorphosis. So there was a lot of changing and beginnings in your past, apparently.
No. Just
No?
changing.
Just changing.
Just changing.
Okay, well,
Put the cards away from me, then, will you?
I mean, okay. I'll like scoop the cards off the table and put them away.
You ruined another person's day. Let's not ruin mine as well. Okay?
That's fair enough. I could play a song.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Whichever song he has critiqued the least in my journal, I'll play.
Damn it, Venna, you're still too sharp. Venna.
As you're playing like the music for the bar, Otherius kind of gets up and he's like,
Oh god.
"Oh, howdy do, strangers."
Oh, hello.
Howdy do, strangers.
New strangers.
Say, can someone fetch me a drink?
I thought you were supposed to fix that door first.
I'll fix it later.
Oh! I have a fun idea for me and you.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Me?
Let's have a drinking competition. You seem like
Oh,
the
God.
tough type.
It's true. I'll be the judge.
Okay.
Well, let's
What'd you say? Wait, what would you say we wager on it?
what do you have on you?
I'll bet 35 gold against you, my big pal.
Are you sure, Venna? That's quite a bit, isn't it?
I'm positive. I'm betting 35 gold against the big man.
Okay.
You don't think I can hold my drink?
Oh, trust me, you look like the type, but I don't care about risks, believe me. I am not very good at making bets, I'll be honest.
He turns over. He's like, "Hey, Red," and he looks, points at the ginger girl who's fed Fizzy some water. Give me the strongest ale you have.
And we'll have another one for the for my friend here.
Hmm.
Let's make it even, right? You'll be drinking the same things.
Yes.
I'll,
And
I'll kind of like, as they're doing, I'll kind of like hop up on a stool. Not actually hop up on, but kind of like scoot one out. No, I guess I'll step on it. Drinking competition up at the bar, taking wages.
a few other guys come up and they immediately one of them bets 2 gold on Otherius,
Mhm.
and the other one not really putting a wager, but he's like, yeah, I think Otherius has got this guy. Look at this guy. It looks like a lightweight.
Hello.
Wait, is he really that good at drinking?
Yes, Otherius is the best.
I
I'll
put
be right
35. I put 35 against him.
Well, you're about to lose that money.
Oh, let's see. Let's go on. Let's have the competition start then, I suppose.
Ethereus pays the barmaid for the 2 large tankards of ale. He's like, all right,
Okay.
bottoms up.
You too.
And he just immediately just slams that thing down and hits it on the bar. He's like,
I don't slam it down. I place it back down.
keep in mind, this guy was like 6.5 feet tall,
He's absolutely massive.
really burly.
So, where are you from, Aetherius? No sign of being drunk. Where are you from, Aetherius?
I'm up north.
North?
I think. What direction is this town?
North.
I've kind of just been walking and walking ever since.
That's interesting. Hey, 2 more, please.
Yes, 2 more.
This should be very fun.
She brings out 2 more and puts them down. He pays the tab. All right, let's do this.
Alrighty.
He slams another one.
I place it. Yeah. This stuff doesn't taste the best, but I guess it's alright.
All right.
It's just alright.
Oh my god.
You don't even know what all right is.
Wow,
No,
rude.
I'm very good at telling what's right. Speaking of which, how'd you even get to this town? You said you were traveling.
I can't even think straight. Hold on. My brain hurty.
Very nerdy.
In that case, 2 more, please.
2 more, yes. He's kind of like slouched over and the stool again.
2 more.
Oh, so I started this adventure. I killed. I one swiped an entire bandit group with my trusty sword.
Excuse me. Aetherius,
Yes.
do you drink to forget something?
Oh no, it's fun.
It's fun.
That's what I'm talking about.
If you say
Never
so.
know where you're gonna wake up.
Oh, I'll wake up just fine. Drink.
This is my kind of man.
Otherius gets the next tankard and drinks it. This time he puts it back down in the bar. He's like, okay.
I place it again.
Are you feeling it?
Aetherius, are you alright? You look a little drunk there, bud.
Yeah, I'm fine. He leans forward and it just falls off the stool and it's a loud onto the
Oh my lord.
Aetherius!
He's out.
Oh, hold on.
Good
I rolled-
god.
I rolled a net 1 on Constitution for Aetherius.
Well, I hate to tell you, gents, as I kind of like scoot the pile of gold towards myself.
I guess that means I win.
You get 2 gold.
Let's go. It's 2 more than I had before.
The barmaid is immediately like the she's like, well, can someone help me put him somewhere where he won't hurt himself?
I mean, that's possible.
Yo, what I miss?
A drinking competition.
We go.
Did Sharice win yet?
As they go to pick him up, they pick one of them grabs him underneath the arms, underneath his armpits. The guy does. And the barmaid picks him up by the feet and kind of takes him off to the back room to like chill out. As we cut back, so they managed to cart him off to a place where he can rest his head. Is there anything else that you'd like to do?
Oh yeah. Yes. My
I'll
next.
give Shazith a pat on the back, of course.
Oh, thanks.
I gotta say, that was mighty nice drinking.
That drinking didn't
Why'd you
taste.
say it in such a modest?
That drinking didn't taste too good though.
I mean, it happens like that sometimes.
I just wish we had something better. It's so hard to find good tasting drinks, you know.
As you guys are talking about this, you hear a familiar voice.
Hmm?
Well, I never thought I'd find you here.
What?
You turn to the doorway with the broken door, and you see a peculiar, beefy-looking goblin
Oh no!
standing in the doorway with a sword unsheathed and a little leather shield.
Is it beef?
It is beef.
Beef.
No! Oh, hello! It's a good pal.
And now we cut back to
They're gonna do like Haggard or Cassian.
we go back to LV, Cassie, Tiger, and Cordra.
I left the bar.
Yeah, Haggard left the bar.
Yeah, Haggard left.
That's why I said we're going to cut to Haggard or Cassie.
I would follow Haggard in this moment
Yeah,
because
let's
we
go
don't
back.
know what he's
Let's go back
doing.
to Haggard and see how he's doing.
Haggard alone arc.
Where exactly did Henry go after leaving?
He said herbs. I told him there were people that could get him herbs.
I left in search of medical herbs.
There you go.
Medical?
Medicinal?
You,
Medicinal.
after about 30 minutes of walking in what seems to be circles in this weird town that is unfamiliar to you specifically, you do come across like an herbalist shop with a polite little, like a dwarven man standing, like he's just leaning out his window. Hello, traveler.
Yes, hello. I'm looking for a specific plant.
What plant would that be?
I'm not sure what it is, but it is known to cure a certain ailment.
That could be any amount of plants and ailments.
I described the ailment.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about, Jordan.
Yeah. He goes on. He's like, we. Let me go look. And he like hops down from the window, and he kind of goes over to the back of his shop. He's actually doing this out of his window right now. He's selling you something out the window.
Mhm.
He runs back to the back of his shop, and you hear like him scraping things across the ground and moving and
It's his drive-through herbology.
You hear like a lot of movement from inside the building, and at one point you hear a door, and it's like, ah, fuck, no. Okay. And he comes back out and he's the dried herb that you needed. It's a very peculiar green, like a kind of like a poop green. He just goes, well, crush that up and mix it up in water. It doesn't taste great if you really need to take it, and I would prefer you maybe come back and see someone after doing that, because it does seem to have some effects on certain types of people.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How much would you run me?
2 gold. 2 gold.
Haggard pulls it out and gives it to the man.
Thank you.
Haggard leaves.
The guy, like, wow, that was an experience. Going back to Haggard.
Haggard is proud today.
I'm gonna say you walk back down. Are you walking back?
He found the rare herb so easily, but he found it.
It's not necessarily a rare herb, but yeah. I'm gonna say you're walking down the street, and as you're coming back to reunite with your group, you see a goblin with a few other goblins behind him standing in the doorway of the bar, which you know Shazith and Ven are in at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Shazith. As I wait for Will to come back from the ethereal plane.
Oh dang! I guess I'll ignore the goblins and walk in.
you see from the goblin just staring you down. You see your large friend Hager come bumbling through like, oh, out of the way.
Excuse me.
Hi, Haggard. How are you? This is a compatriot from our past.
You gave me to be hanged.
It was not my first choice. We didn't know what else to do with you.
You drowned me in alcohol.
That was not me!
That was one of yous.
Well, it was one of his!
So you had a good time?
That's what you'd think, right? No, he's pissy about it.
You almost had me killed if it wasn't for my family busting me out.
Oh, look at that. Everything worked out in the end, didn't it? I knew it would. Come on.
Well, I've only come back. I didn't really expect to see you here, but I've been walking for some time. How about we smooth things over with a drink?
Uh-huh. Okay. That's easier than I expected.
Also, you see, the last time... Oh, wait. What was I going to say here? I wanted to apologize for trying to kill you, at least.
You know, it's water under the bridge.
Yeah.
You want a drink?
I'm gonna kind of like whisper to Shazith. If anything goes south, just can you point in the direction and try to avoid bystanders?
Okay.
It'll make sense in the moment.
I wanted to say that, well, Doran's looking for you.
Yes.
I literally saw him last night.
That was quick.
How's quick?
It's either he's looking for you or he's tailing you. I don't know, but he seems to be hot on your tail.
But thank you.
I figured, you didn't kill me whenever you could have. You kind of just captured me and gave me to guards, but...
To be fair, I wasn't going to give you to guards, but...
That was something he did on his own.
Hey, I didn't do that.
I thought taking you capture was a worse fate, and I had no intention of killing you either. I was just going to let you go.
So, about that drink.
Yes, Hagrid. What? Beef.
My name is Dog.
Slong?
Not beef anymore. I'm not your slave.
You know what? You're right. You're not a slave. You're your own person. Please, take a seat.
All right. And as he sits down to have a drink with you guys, that's where I'm going to leave this session.
Okay, that's fine with me.
Yep.